Hello, everyone. I'm doing Chapter 11, Career Development School Interventions in Middle School on the book Career Development Interventions, 5th edition. My name is Felipe Bravo. I'm going to start off by talking about career development goals for middle school students, okay? It says in the book, based on career development literature and the National Career Development Guidelines, the following career development goals can be identified for middle school students. An increase of self-awareness, fostering a positive self-concept, increase understanding of the school to work transition, strengthen interpersonal skills, learn how to acquire educational and career information, develop an understanding of the different life roles that people play, and learn about the career planning the process. Okay, this is connected with the ASCA national standard provided for school counselors as they construct development interventions for middle school students. So every comprehensive school counseling program should have these three key factors into their, or strategies into their curriculum. So make sure that students acquire the skills to investigate the world of work in relation to knowledge of self and to make informal career decisions, employ strategies to achieve future success and satisfaction. And number three, to understand the relationship between the personal qualities, education and training, and the world of work. Okay, I'm going to go into depth of all these three. The first one is the knowledge of self. Okay, so helping students gain a knowledge of self, we're talking about Erik Erikson, human development, and in order to start informal career decisions. Okay, so Erik Erikson's career development, which is the what is it, the identity versus role confusion is what we're talking about, and this starts usually at the ages from 12 to 19. So right at middle school, right, sixth graders, they start dealing with this human development. Okay, so as counselors, we must start helping students with helping to identify themselves and values, beliefs, and what they were capable of. And this goes into the career development. Okay, so adolescents in middle school need to engage in broad exploration to begin clarifying which educational and career paths make the most sense for them. Okay, this does not imply that the emphasis on self-awareness and career development in elementary school is complete, right? So we touch upon it in elementary, and then we have to add on it in middle school. Okay, so in fact, school counselors must help students develop more sophisticated awareness in these areas as they encourage students to explore future possibilities. More specifically, school counselors can begin by helping students explore possibilities through the lens of accurate and self-understanding, starting with their interest, right? So we talk about if they're interested in math, science, technology, if they're interested in art or interested in the languages, and we go from there, okay? Now, strategies for future success and satisfaction. We talk about these 5 points, okay? Teaching students about the relationship between education and work, right? So we connect what they're learning from school to what real life situations. The importance of interaction on life goals, help students understand issues related to equity and access to career choice. So we start broadening the students' view of what they're capable of, right? The example given in the book is by sponsoring a career fair comprised of non-traditional workers representing a wide range of occupations such as female carpenters, African-American female engineers, right? So there's like a stat that says female students don't really go into the STEM fields. We want to start breaking that barrier. We want to start pushing that students are capable of whatever they want to get into in career fields, okay? Number 4, help students develop awareness regarding the career development tasks they will confront now and into the future. An example, by having students construct their ideal future life and then discuss how prepared they feel take on these future tasks and what they can do to get ready for these tasks, right? And therefore, show students the ways in which they can access and evaluate occupational information to effective education and career planning and secondary school. So make sure you give them the right information and make sure they make sure they're aware that there's there's certain biases or biased information in the web, so make sure you find accurate information when it comes to what careers you want to look up. Okay. So the next one is understanding the relationship between sorry, let me go back. Understanding the relationship between personal qualities, educational training, and the world of work. Okay. To help students in their exploration, counselors can administer career assessment, in interest inventories, and aptitude tests. Okay. So here we talk about giving students and your counseling, and your counseling work. You give them aptitude tests, inventory, interest. You give them, you administer these tests about what they're good at, their strengths, their weaknesses, what their what are their what interest are they interested in math? Are they more interested in their English? Are they more interested in art? And then you start you start putting what kind of careers they might be interested with, or what kind of careers are more accessible or more available with, and you align them with their interests. Okay. This quote was found in the beginning of the book, but I think it works well with the conclusion. Okay, providing career development intervention in my work as a middle school counselor is important because students need to learn how to explore their interests and strengths. By offering career guidance at that level, counselors help middle school students build a foundation necessary for understanding career possibilities and world of work expectations. Many of the work habits that students develop at this level are carried over to high school and beyond, right? So you start getting them ready for high school, start getting those study habits, the study habits transfer to work habits, okay? It is crucial that educators provide the assistance students need to form healthy habits and make informed decisions. The earlier students learn about careers and occupations, the better prepared they are to explore that pathway leading toward their own future goals, okay? Through interest, inventories, career fairs, mock job interviews, visits from community business members, and numerous other middle school activities, students are introduced to career development. Ideally, teachers from all disciplines combine to provide a full cycle approach to educating students on the importance of career exploration. Right. So this should be in your part of your package as a career, the services you're providing. You're providing career fairs, mock job interviews, visit from community business members, and bring maybe your parents and talk about what they do, right? And you start exposing students to their to the community and what jobs are available out there. Okay, self-awareness is critical at the middle school level. Self-awareness activities provide a realistic view of potential career paths and opportunities for students to match them with their likes and abilities. Our middle school also offers numerous clubs and activities so students can try new ideas and experience to further define their future aspirations. Right. So there's clubs, leaders, and if there are no clubs in your school, you might consider making them, right? After school programs, talking about investigating colleges and all that. So that has to be part of the services that a school counselor provides. Okay, make sure you provide those evaluations to connect students' likes and interests to maybe the career paths that they want to look into the future. Okay, there's a lot of work to be done in the middle school level. It says that in the book that 93% of middle school students report that their goal is to attend college, but only 44% eventually attend a college, and of those 44, only 26% graduate with a college diploma within 6 years. So those numbers need to be picked up. Okay. Diane, thank you for your attention and time, and that is the end of the presentation.